Good evening. It takes a person of exceptionally low character to go outside of the bounds of philosophical debate and attack one's spouse, and to do so in the context of sexuality. President Pennie, you were wrong. You're wrong a lot. And you think I'm wrong a lot. And that's okay. But I ain't never talked about your husband. I ain't never talked about your children. I don't even know if you have any children. I don't know if you have any grandchildren. I don't even know if you have any pets. But I tell you one damn thing. You never will hear me do that. This is war. And you think you can insult my wife? And you think you can talk about her sexually? And get away with it? Nah. It ain't gonna happen. See, you were much better off just keeping your little slights and your insults and comments directed at me personally. 'Cause I love it. 'Cause I ain't nothing but a piece of trash trying to be useful in the revolutionary workshop of the God. But you decide to go after the woman who I have been married to since 1995. And you think that's fair game now. Well, I have everything you said. I have everything I said. And the members are going to see the whole thing. They're going to witness for themselves the words that you used. You see, I fight for the members. And you hate that because I know you fight for the management, the mismanagement. I know that. I know that you spend a lot of time trying to tell us why things won't work and why we can't grieve and why we can't be emotional and blah, blah, blah. But you seem to think it's okay to get emotional enough to talk about my wife, to insult my wife. So Section 22 charges are coming for you. So I need you to go call that $200,000 a year CTA lawyer that we pay and ask her what she can do to help you. Because I'm going to use every right that I have as an ATU member to hold you accountable. Because if you're going to do it to me, you'll do it to others. And I want others to know, other officers, you can't be insulting other officers' wives or husbands or spouses. You can't go after their children. That's conduct unbecoming of a member. You got to keep your comments directed at the philosophy of the person that you disagree with. Stay away from the personal stuff. Because if I wasn't a Muslim, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you. So there's no way that she could get me to, as my brother Andre would say, jump out of my body. No. I certainly condemned you for it, verbally. And you had a chance to apologize. And you know, I would have gone right here on Facebook and followed up what I posted that President Pennie apologized for insulting my wife, making a sexual joke about her and me. But no, you didn't. So get ready for it. It's going to be a little while. I'm going to be moving in the background, so you're not going to know exactly what's happening. But the members need to know, brothers and sisters, you may not like me. You may think I'm bad and disagree with me in what I say and what I do. But don't come after my family. Don't come after my family. You want to come after my family, you got something coming for you. Now, fellow members, as a union official, I take a lot of crap. I'm much more forgiving because we have some who have insulted my wife and my family. And I never went after them in any way, not even union charges, no cops. People talk about saying I'm a white man. All that crap. Or whatever they say. Whatever, it's personal. I just take it. But see, this is a president. This is a fellow official going after another official's wife. I don't care if you're justified in saying, I don't care if you have some kind of evidence to know about what sexual things go on in our household. I don't know what you know. But all I know is don't come after my wife, President Pennie, Vice President Mark, Second Vice President Battle, and all you other officials. My wife ain't for you to discuss. I don't even know if y'all met her. I know Pennie has. And my wife is nothing but gracious to her. And when I explained to her what happened today, she was very upset. But she was upset also for me. And she knows that others. Now, if we don't hold President Pennie accountable for this, conduct unbecoming, then what we're saying is it's okay for a union official to go after another member or officer's spouse. I remember a while ago, Tiant Gatewood, Secretary Treasurer, Local 241, his wife responded to me criticizing him. His philosophy, the way he works, the way he operates as an official. How he tried to blame me. He accused me of locking or keeping bus operators from using the toilet at a rail station, which never happened, which I would never do. But she came after me. Did I return with some kind of insult about her and her husband? Something personal, sexual, or financial? Hell no. I dealt with her husband philosophically. Nowhere will any of you be able to find Brother Eric going after another union official spouse. Another union official get caught stealing. Another union official get accused of committing a crime, beating a woman, doing that kind of thing. Oh, I talk about that. Stealing money, PPP loan fraud. Oh, yeah, I talk about that. That shows character. But what does my wife's sexuality have anything to do with what we discuss in a board meeting? Anything with her or me? Sexuality. What does that have to do with what does she have to do? What does my wife have to do with this? You think it's funny, and they laugh, the bootlickers, ho, 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 ho. They laugh, and they think that's funny. And then one of them bootlickers says, shut the F up, Basir, as I spoke up to defend my wife. You see, there were people in that room that knew she was wrong, but they didn't speak up. They're afraid. But I'm not afraid. I'm fearless. And I follow a God that's real, not a spirit in the sky. Not in space, a spirit. I understand God when I see him in people. When I see him in the actions of what others do. Just like I know the devil when I see him manifest in other people. So, you come after my wife. You don't like what I say and you want to take what I say and make fun of it and then use my wife in there to make some kind of sexual joke? No, President Pennie, it's over. Section 22 charges are coming for you. I always encourage members to do it. I encourage members to put charges on me. In fact, Pennie did it to me. Y'all remember that? They made up some fake code of conduct and the membership shut it down. They wanted to remove me from office before I was even sworn in. Maurice Booker and Corey Carr got me out that meeting. Yeah, and Pennie and Mark came up with these charges. Didn't work. But this time, you see, I never went after y'all's spouses, though. That's what I don't understand. When I go after you all, Pennie and Mark, Maurice Booker and Corey Carr, when I go after you, I talk about your philosophy of business unionism, how you side with CTA mismanagers. Yeah, I disagree with business unionism. I think you're traitors and you're sellouts. But am I talking about your sexual relationships with your spouses and your spouse's sexual relationships with you? Why would I do that? What purpose does it serve for me? How does it support my argument to come after the sexual life of your spouse? Why would I do that? Maybe I would do that because I can't argue against you. I can't debate you and win philosophically on business unionism versus revolutionary unionism. So you see, you're struggling, President Pennie. You're struggling. And you're fighting sloppy. You're fighting dirty. Fight with honor. But going after my wife, nah, that ain't with honor. That's some cold-blooded crap. So any of you fellow officers that think that's okay to do, you know, one of y'all had some and then you apologized about it. Because this isn't the first time, by the way. It seems to be my wife is an object of envy of these people. And she's a beautiful woman. No doubt about it. I'm a lucky man. And that's why I'm going to fight for my wife. Just out of the principle that that's my wife. So it's not a matter of, hey, can you change your mind, maybe? No, it's going through. Because you're not going to insult my wife, President Pennie. I don't say nothing about your husband. Never have, never will. And I could say a lot of personal stuff about you. And maybe your husband, if I can just fix my head around it. But I'm just not that kind of person. I don't want to come after. I don't like that. People say, Eric, you should have said this to her. You should have said that to her. You should have said this about her husband. And then I'm like, nah, it's funny that you say it, but I ain't going to do it. I'm not that type of man. So I ain't going after your spouse. I'm going after you, President Pennie. Because you have no class. You have conduct unbecoming of an official. And if I become president of Local 308, you're not going to have to worry and wonder, am I going to come after some official's spouse, call cops on them, sell them out? Never, never, never. Sorry for the rant, but I'm really upset. And I got to get some sleep and wake up at midnight to go to Display Shop at Rosemont Shop, at 3 a.m. But if you would hold on, brothers and sisters who are watching this video, before you say anything, I'm going to have a whole article that I'm going to write about today's disgusting, unbecoming conduct of our Local 308 president. I'm going to have a line by line to show you exactly what happened and what was said. They've seen me at the union meetings, and then when it comes to taking notes, I take notes. So I'm going to have everything for you. So I'm going to let you judge, because maybe you think it's funny. Maybe y'all will see it, oh, she's just being funny, that's all. She didn't mean it. You're overreacting. So I'd like to know what you think, but I don't think it's overreacting. Leave my wife out of it, President Pennie. Leave her out of your crap. Your fight with me. Stick with me. You could talk about me, my personality, what you don't like about me, my funny looking face, my light skin, my religion. I don't give a damn. Bring it on. But you leave my wife alone. Leave her alone, President Pennie. Mark, I know you didn't say anything, but you knew she was wrong. But you won't say anything because that's what y'all do. You'll protect each other. Just like everybody in that union meeting. Not one official said anything. But I know some of them knew it was wrong. But they didn't want to say nothing to upset Peppermint Pennie. Yeah. You won't speak up because you're afraid. But I'm going to speak up because I'm not afraid. Leave my wife alone, President Pennie. Leave my wife alone.